Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to coverage of high school basketball on Manchester Public Television Services. Tonight, we are in the Quinn Gymnasium on the campus of Central High School for a girls' game. The Alvirne Broncos are in town to play the Central West Little Green Knights. Little Blue-Green Knights. There we go. I'm Peter Capano, and I'm not very funny, but I hope you enjoy this game tonight. Alvirne comes in at 7-6. Central at 6-6. So it should be a pretty even match. You obviously never know. Alvirne in their away maroon, let's call it. Central the West, the home white. Get you the starting lineups in just a minute as Alvirne controls the opening tip. Central aggressively attacking the ball here. First shot is a miss. It's rebounded by Mohammed. She gets it down low to Mann. And now the shot from Perron. It's on the floor. Whistle's gonna blow. It's a held ball. Be Central ball. Alvirne starts number 10, Courtney Anderson, a 5'11" sophomore forward. Number 11 is Julia Adams, 5'9" junior forward. Marley Oates is going to get the first basket of the game for Central West. Number 14 is Haley Chrisman, a 5'3" junior guard. Number 20 is Ella Hartston, a 5'10" senior forward. And number 23 is Alexis Floyd, a 5'5" junior guard. And it looks like Courtney Anderson's going to tie the game on her first putback. Anderson at 5'11", I think, is the tallest player on the floor. Good pressure defense by Alvirne. They are going to get the putback, and it's 4-2, the Broncos. Central starts number 1, Tiana Mann, here with the ball. Little stutter step. She lays it off for number 13, Marley Oates, junior forward. 14 is Adriana Perron. Number 10 is Layla Mohammed, a junior guard. And number 15 is Chloe Murphy, the senior guard. Been starting at West, I think, since her freshman year. At least she got a lot of minutes as a freshman. High school career is winding down here. 2025. This is the 11th of February. Right down the middle goes Mann. She can't convert on the left-handed layup. It's 7-2, Alvirne. Referee Chris Morgan has the held ball. This time it will be Alvirne ball. There's the 3 jumper from Alexis Floyd. It's rebounded by Alvirne. Here comes Adams in the middle. She loses it. Another held ball. That'll go to Central. 5-point early Alvirne lead here. We don't want Central to have to play from behind in this ball game. Mike Wenners is the longtime coach. Scoring points is sometimes this team's downfall. This is Mann in the corner. She gets doubled up, but she gets it to Murphy. Murphy with the turnaround. Short arms it, and away come the Broncos. Good look there. It's also pretty good defense by Perron. She knocked it out of her hands, but Anderson picked it back up and laid it in, made it 9-2, and Coach Wenners is going to call a timeout at the 5-minute mark. Down 9-2. Alvirne coached by Frank Georginis. Just 3 weeks left in the season. Perron is going to inbound it to Tiana Mann. Mann walks it up. It's a man-to-man defense. Nobody's coming out to pick just yet. Mann working the baseline. She's fouled. A little too much body on her from Ella Hartson. I think it was on Hartson. Who's going to go up? No, it's Chrisman. Gets the first foul of the game. Murphy's inbound. She lost control of it and almost bounced very nicely to Mann. Ended up out of bounds for Central. They needed inbounder. Adriana's going to go over. Gets it to Mann in the lane. Good look, banks it in. Much needed basket for Central. It's 9-4 now. And they're showing a 2-1-2 full court press here. Alvirne looks like they are ready for it. Well done, working it up the floor without dribbling, you might notice. Shots short though. Murphy gets a rebound after it comes off a Mann's hand. And Chloe heads to the foul line. Now hands it off to Oates. It's lost again. Here comes Alexis Floyd. She'll pull it out. Off to Anderson. Central also in a man-to-man. Perron just missed picking that pass off. Floyd carries it. Got that dribble up kind of high. And it was up above her shoulder, and she corralled it and continued to dribble. And the only thing she could have done legally there was to put two hands on it, stop the dribble. Wide open is Mohammed. She lays it in. And it's 9-6. This is well done. They hold the ball over their heads. They don't dribble. They end up with a 17-foot jump shot, which isn't a bad look. Murphy rebounds, though. Now she's ahead to Mann. Mann stops, gives it to Mohammed underneath. I'm not sure that's the right person to shoot right under the basket. Especially she had the company of 5'11" Courtney Anderson. We go the other way, we get a held ball. That must be the 5th held ball already in this quarter, maybe the 6th. Timeout. Timeout Alvirne. Coach Georginis should be pretty happy. I'm impressed with the way that Alvirne is breaking this press. They're well placed on the floor. They must have obviously seen this 2-1-2 full court or three-quarter court zone that Central's using in scouting. And the discipline sometimes it takes not to put that ball on the floor once you've got it, especially when you're in your backcourt and you've got a 10-second clock ticking in your head at least, never mind the referee. To be able to just hang on to that ball and put it up over your head where it can't be snatched away. And then you can also make a two-handed soccer-type inbound pass. You pick your head up and you look and you find your teammate. If you're well spread out, there'll be someone open. Alvirne's doing a very nice job with that. Looks like they're going to come out and put some pressure. Is it Alvirne ball? It's Alvirne basketball. All right. Central looks like they're going to stay in the man defense here. Oof. Tough pick. I'm not sure who he called that offensive foul on. Julia Adams. Oh, it's on Anderson. I didn't see that. I was looking at a pick that was set by number 11, Julia Adams. Looked a little rough to me. All right, here's Mann. Mohammed. Back to Mann. Nobody seems to pick for Tiana. She's trying to get it down on the block. She's going to stop and pop. Somebody get a piece of that, and it's well short. And then it's turned over. 2:30 left here in the first quarter. Let's see on the floor, Denasia Wani, the freshman, number 24 for Central. Also number 21, Josie Lefebvre, also a freshman. Very young team for the Little Green. The bench especially is young. Cool, calm, and collected press breaking for the Broncos. Here's the three, and it's good. Haley Chrisman makes it 12-6. Man, can't get it. Saved. Here comes Floyd. She makes good decisions on these breaks, but she's a little late that time as Wani came flying back, and she got a piece of that pass and knocked it out of bounds. Good hustle by Denasia. It's Floyd again. It's a rainbow jumper. Comes right back out. And it's in from Floyd. 2 threes in a row. And the lead, just like that, is 9. Man, off to Lefebvre. Lefebvre getting bodied by Floyd. Now Muhammad in the corner. It's long. Murphy saves it, but to Alvirne. That leaves Mann back there to do the defensive work. She does. Teammates can't come back and help with the rebound, though. Here comes Anderson. She's fouled. She'll get 2. Anderson, just a sophomore. Central getting outworked that time. Foul comes in on Layla Muhammad. Her first. Team's first. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh my. All right, here comes number 12, Sofia Gonzalez for Central. Another freshman. Right, Anderson to inbound. Ooh. Was close to being a backcourt violation. Floyd from deep. Look at the rebound from Anderson. There's Chrisman to the basket. She'll get 2. Oh, Courtney Anderson came flying through that time. Tracked that rebound down. Perone back on for Central. .30 seconds left in the first quarter. Perron, that's partially blocked by Hartson, I think. Look at the steal. And the putback. Tiana Mann gets her first bucket. Five seconds left. Floyd will put it up. Won't get much. That'll count, I think, but it won't go in. 16 to 8. After 8 minutes, Alvirne hit a couple of threes and put some distance between them and Central. And Central's scoring woes have continued. They've been able to get to the rim They haven't found the strength to finish. They get down low, and the attempts are a little soft, and so they don't get good looks as a result. They've also had a couple jumpers blocked. Some of those long-armed forwards from Alvirne have come out and blocked him. Courtney Anderson got one. Hardson came out and blocked another 3 attempt. And they fell short as a result. Coach Wenner's got his board out over there. He's got a black court to work on. Central got here by beating Trinity 42-35, Winnacunnet 42-45, Merrimack 43-40, Concord 56-33, Spalding 51-39, and Memorial 50-30. All right, Central with the first possession of the second quarter. Let's see what we're working here. Man. Now Perron, she gets hit. She'll get 2. And let me correct that. That's Josie Lefebvre at the foul line. She drops her first one in. And the second one. See, there's no trapping here. Central isn't looking to trap the ball. They're trying to delay it getting over mid-court. And hopefully they'll get some turnovers via some sloppy passing. But Alvirne has not cooperated on that account just yet. All the way. Good work by Lefebvre. She couldn't finish that one. Nice little shift, left-handed by Anderson. She's fouled. I think the foul is on Danasia Wani, number 24. Her first, team's first here in the second. I think we've identified Alvirne's weak point, and that's free throws. I think they're about 1 for 6 so far. It's an interesting, hopeful pass. In the middle of the lane, finally bounces around, ends up in Alvirne's hands. Man comes over a half a step late. She picks up, I think, her second foul. And it'll be Haley Chrisman to the line for 2. No, just her first. Ooh. On the rebounding action, Isabel Haven Tate went over backwards as she got tied up. I think she's talking to the referee, Chris Morgan. Got a little smile on her face. She's fine. She's okay. She's okay. It's one of those where often the head will snap back and hit the floor, and it will be a bad Bad accident, but that did not happen this time. Thankfully for Haven Tate, 5'11" freshman. But here's the 5'11" sophomore, Courtney Anderson, for 2. All right, Murphy and Oates back on for Central. (18 to 10). Just a minute and a half into the second quarter in this one. Mann gets the pick, takes the shot. Long rebound, tracked down by Hartson. And here comes Anderson all the way. Oh, someone's going to stop the ball. Yeah, timeout, Coach Wenners. He's thinking the same thing. Girls, you got to make whoever's dribbling the ball up the floor, especially when they have some speed like that, going downhill, as they say. You got to stop the ball. Someone's got to get in front of the ball, make a pass happen, or even just literally stopping the ball. Ideally, pick up a dribble. But that's one of the cardinal rules of defense. (20 to 10). Alvirne by 10. Wouldn't take much, really, though, to get Central right back close in this one. They need to make their shots. I was actually encouraged that Tiana Mann was able to take a jumper off of a pick. Not a lot of picking going on the Central offense. All right, Mann directing traffic. She wants a little room. Gets it over to Murphy. Murphy skips around a couple. Had the layup. Couldn't convert it. We go the other way. Oh, big rebound, but Lefebvre just rips it out of her hands. I think it was Anderson. Now Lefebvre's bumped. Now she's reached. Yeah, the whistle blows. Crispin's going to pick that up. She got away with one, but not the second one. Her second, team's second. Here comes Alexis Floyd back on for Alvirne. Floyd, the junior, made a lot of good offensive decisions in this game so far. Murphy right down below. It will go. Makes it 20-12. Yeah, a little double dribble right there. Floyd put her hand on the ball as she was dribbling, put her second hand on the ball, and then she continued to dribble. She was two mindsets, I think. Commits the double dribble violation. See if Central can capitalize and cut the lead to 6. Man. See, not a Murphy. Murphy thought about it. Now she's out. Oh, this is Oates. It's a good-looking shot. Won't drop. The putback is blocked. Lefebvre with a good rebound. Now we go the other way. Anderson can't really want that corner jumper. That's over the back. Haven Tate correctly called for that one. 3 minutes gone in this second quarter. Man goes left this time. Here's Perron. Perron's got nowhere to go. Man is dribbling into a lot of traffic, but she's going to get fouled. Non-shooting foul. But it is the fourth one in the quarter on Alvirne, so I believe they'll shoot next time. Foul came in on Avery Willard, number 15. Lefebvre catches the pass, now brings it back out. We'll reset the offense. Murphy's got some room on the baseline. Doesn't quite take it. Tries to get it to Lefebvre, and there's the fifth foul. Again, I believe it's on Willard. And Josie will have 2 free throws. I think that's 3 for 3 for her. This could be a very good way for Central to get back in this ball game. You're at the 15-foot mark. And it's 2014. Murphy steps in, and so does Oates. I didn't see a foul there. I think he's going to call it on Marley. Maybe not. Maybe 1-5 went up. Let's see. Peter Lally puts up on the scoreboard. Yeah, indeed. Well, wait a minute. He's got Chloe Murphy on the foul. I didn't think she was anywhere near the ball. Oh, well. Referees were closer than I was. 4:13 left until halftime. Alvirne by 6. Both of these teams are pretty well positioned to play in the postseason, although almost certainly both of them would travel in a first-round game. There are a handful of very good teams at the top of the table on the girls' side. That is a violation, but it's a steal anyway. Look at Perron behind the back. Not a Lefebvre. Oh, her layup won't go. That would have been a very nice basket. Turning that ball over. It's Anderson. And now Floyd. Oh, rattles out and rattles in. 23-14. That is quite a turnaround right there. Had the open layup at the other end. Would have made it 20-16. Instead, the 3 finds its way in at the other end, and it's 23-14. Held ball, Julia Adams and Tiana Mann getting tied up there. The arrow points to Central. Here's Murphy. To Mann. Perron for 3. Adriana gets Central's first 3 of the game. They might trap right there. That's Marley Oates had her hand on it. It was pulled loose. It still is loose. Lefebvre comes away with it. She gives it to Murphy. Good call. Let Chloe take it. Chloe's looking around. She's got awful lot of help. Awful lot of teammates. And we get a little floor issue. Alicia Doucette, the assistant coach, doing the janitorial work. Sure was fun watching Alicia play here a few years ago. Murphy got it. 5 straight points makes it 23-19, Alvirne. 2.5 minutes until halftime. And there's another steal. Lefebvre has been around the ball in this second quarter. Now she's off to Tiana. Tiara spins. That kind of puts up a wild shot that was never going in. However, she got hit on the head, as the referee indicates. And it was Courtney Anderson who gets the foul, her second. That could be interesting, too. Anderson has been the biggest threat for Alvirne in this one so far. And look at Central knock down the free throws. I think Alvirne's about 2 for 10. Central's about 5 for 6. And now it's a 2-point game. Hartson now with the ball for the Broncos. Off to Anderson. Courtney spins in the lane. A right-handed runner comes out. Man with the rebound. She's also got some room down the middle. Now it's Oates. Got it! And just like that, Central's ahead. 24-23. Minute 40 until halftime. Wonder if Coach Gorginis is going to think about a timeout. Anderson to the basket. She's fouled. Looks like it'll be on Marley Oates, probably her second. Oates has been pretty quiet in this game till that three. Now it comes in off of Murphy. What did they just decide to give him to Chloe? Anderson gets that one. Starting to find the range from the foul line. Who's coming off? Murphy's coming off with 2 fouls. Wani comes on for Central. Yeah, Anderson's got them both. Grabbing the lead back for Alvirne. 25-24 with a minute and a half to go. That's a good look. Wani couldn't make it. That shot was blocked. The putback by Oates. Alvirne will take it the other way. That's a deep three. And Lefebvre grabs the rebound. He's got good hands, especially for a freshman. He's going to get called for the travel. That time, I think it was Chrisman who was defending her, kind of came up to her and bumped her and gave her the impression that she was going to be there and do it again. And Chrisman backed away. And that, Lefebvre didn't know that and kind of lost her balance as a result, made a little two-step, which is a travel. It's actually a pretty savvy defensive play. Wide open is Anderson as the Central defense snoozes. And Alvirne leads by 3 again. Lefebvre looking around, looking for some help. Scott Perrone, I don't think she wants to go in the lane, but they collapse. That allows Mann a good short look. Won't go in. Jump. The held ball goes to Alvirne. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Alvirne by 3. There's the turnover. Here comes Tiana. Tiana spins to her right. Her shot is blocked by Hartson. Hartson down along the baseline, and I think Mann's going to pick up a foul. Not a good foul by Tiana. She wanted that shot back, I think. Instead, she picks up her second foul with 8.7 seconds left in the quarter. And that will send Alvirne to the line. Who is it? It's Hartson. Ella, the 5'10" senior. And now Alvirne's doing a better job from 15 feet. They have a 4-point lead here. As we're just about ready to go to halftime. 29-24. Central had a very brief 24-23 lead They could use points right here. Not going to happen. That'll be the halftime score, 29-24. Alvirne by 5. And an interesting little match here at the Quinn Gym, Central and Alvirne. Alvirne looking to go to 8-6. Central looking to go to 7-6. I'll be right back with the second half. For the half. All right, teams are back. Referee has the ball at midcourt. Central with the possession arrow will start. They are down 5 here as we begin the second quarter. That was a little stumble. Somehow Mann got the shot off. Almost crawled up in front of the rim and over and in, but it wouldn't quite cooperate. And all the way to the basket goes Julia Adams, a 5'9" junior. And that's not the start the coach Winters wants. It's Murphy off the man for 3. Can Murphy rebound? No. But look at Mohammed get in there and tie up Hartson. Good job by Layla. Whoa, that was the pass to pick off. Murphy was a step late. You get that pass cross court, high up in the air, a lot of air underneath it. That means time. You can run to it. If you anticipate that pass, you can go get it. But just like that, it's 33-24. Back to a 9-point lead. The bank shot will count. That's a 2. Oh, blocked. Oates got all of that one. Marley is a junior. Was very active the last time I was here to see. A lot of rebounds, a lot of defensive work. At that time, Julia Adams wide open. She's got 5 quick points here. That came off of Adams' leg. Dennis Ducharme got that call correct. Central needs a basket. They've been down by 10 before and come back to grab the lead. That one's floated in the middle, and it's well read by Floyd. It's the quick shot, and it's good from Julia Adams. And Central needs a timeout, just like that. 9 points up by Alvirne. Just two from Central. And a 5-point lead becomes a 12-point lead. Checked at halftime. The Alvirne team was 7 for 13 from the free throw line. They, I think they made the last 4. And Central was 6 for 6 from the line. Courtney Anderson leads all scorers with 13. Floyd has 6, Hartson 5, and Chrisman 4 at halftime. But Adams has come flying out here in the third quarter. It's knocked down a 3, made a layup. Over on the Central side, it's Mann with 6, Oates with 4. Make that 5. Murphy and Lefebvre each have 4. 3 for Perone and 2 for Mohammed. Here's Murphy. Oates, yeah, she's fouled. Good call. I believe that's Anderson. That will be her third foul. And that may play into Central's favor, as Anderson has been maybe the most impactful player on the floor. It's Perron for three. Oh, that's a good-looking shot. And a much-needed boost here for Central. It's Floyd, little forearm shove on Mann, gets away with that. Hartson thinking about it, out around the three. Muhammad on her. Now it's Chrisman. And here's Adams. Now to Hartson. Down low to Anderson, gets her own miss. Does she get tied up? Not yet. Dribbles it out. Hartman. Mann went for the rebound. She gets knocked over. The foul will come in off of Chrisman, I think. Third foul on Chrisman. Second on the team here in the third quarter. 3 minutes gone. Here's Tiara Mann. Now Perron. Adriana looking around. Floyd doing the defensive work. Floyd kind of rode her a little bit, but she did a very nice job to keep her hands out to her side, far away from the offensive player. No foul was called as a result. Tough little baseline jumper. Avery Willard makes it look easy. It's 40-39, 29. Now Alvirne. Mann. Running right-hander. Comes off. Oates gets her hands in there, and so does Muhammad. On the held ball, it'll go to Central. Murphy in the corner. Now to Tiana. Layla. Bank shot will drop. 40-31. They may get a 10-second call here. No. Oh, that ball skips out of one Bronco hand into another one. It's Ella Hartson up top. She goes to the basket. Adriana reaches in. She'll get the foul. Tried to grab the ball on the way by. She gets her first foul. And this will put Hartson at the line for two. She puts it back to a 10-point lead. Man, had a quick look, but Adams came out to defend. Instead, Muhammad goes through the lane. She's fouled. She'll get two. Third team foul. I believe that came in off of Chrisman. Let's see. Still not up. Yeah, it is. Haley Chrisman, the 5'3" junior's got her fourth foul. And here comes Alana Tardif to replace her, the 5'4" junior guard, number 4 for Alvirne. See how Tardif fits in with this press breaking. Man tries to knock it out of the hands of Avery Willard. Is brought loose. Eventually, Oates is going to pick up a foul, reaching in on Hartson. It's on the floor, though. We won't shoot that. That's only the second foul, team foul. We get a timeout. Alvirne. Foul is on. Actually, they've shown Perron for that foul. her second. 41-33 at the 3:10 mark here in the third quarter. The Quinn Gymnasium on the 11th of February, 2025. Peter Capano bringing you the Central West game versus Alvirne. I was greeted by Amanda Kenya in the crowd here tonight. Amanda had easily 1,000 points at West High School in her career over there about 10, 12 years ago. And also a fine career up at Plymouth. Next week we'll go to the Quinn Gymnasium. Excuse me, we'll be over at West for the boys game against Milford on Tuesday the 18th. This is the Simon Gym. I've been calling this the Quinn Gym here tonight. This is the Simon Gym here at Central. Here's a jumper from Tardif, fresh off the bench. Adams has been hot. She doesn't get the rim either. And we go the other way with Muhammad. Muhammad is blocked. Should be a held ball. It is. It'll go back to Alvirne. You can just see it in Layla when she's heading down the court that way. She's got her head down. She's got her shoulders square. She's holding off the defender. She's gonna pull the trigger, but she can't stop it from being blocked if there's a much taller opponent. I like her determination. She plays much bigger. There's her rebounding, as a matter of fact. Now she got leading the break. She's got help on the other side. She goes to Oates in the corner to the right. There's Perrone, a cross-court pass. Won't drop. Long rebound to Floyd, and she's fouled by Oates. Not a good foul by Marley. Perrone steps off. Lefebvre steps on. It's only the first foul on Marley. Alvirne leads by 8. 2 minutes left in the third. This is yet to be decided. That comes off a knee. Ooh. Floyd took a shot to the back of the head. It was a knee or a shin. Accidental, of course, but I think she felt it. She's in some pain here. Alexis, the 5'5" junior. She lost control of the ball, dove on the floor to get it as an opponent, I believe it was a central leg, came and accidentally knocked her in the back of the head. Got the trainers here. We'll take a break right here. Give her. All right. The good news is Alexis Floyd was able to take a minute and recover. She got up and walked off on her own accord. I think I heard her say, "I'm okay." That's good news. Adams with the jumper as we begin play. Wani back on. She gets the rebound, hands it off to Lefebvre, and Lefebvre's fouled. That's 4 on Alvirne, the first on Tardif. That could be something of a lifeline for Central if they can get to the free throw line. Put some points on the board. Wani got it right down the middle. Nobody stopped her. And it's 30. There's the steal. Oh, Wani. Wani couldn't quite keep her balance. Kind of ran out of court. Had to stop before she ended up out of bounds and fell over as a result. But the press is starting to make a difference. It could be the difference between having Tardif on the floor and Chrisman, who had to come off. It's a bump. Got away with that one. Murphy rebounds. Man with some speed. Can't control the ball, however. And we go the other way. 2v1. Murphy defending. Chloe does the job and gets the rebound. Now she's tied up. So Murphy's mistake there. She did a very, very good job defensively, and she was quick enough to go get the rebound. But then she brought it down to her waist, to her stomach area, where the defenders reached in and grabbed a hold of it. We used to call it a power dribble. Maybe what she should have done was put the ball on the floor in one direction or another, where there was some space, and just kind of clear the defenders away from her, and then look for a pass. Uh-oh, that ball must have slipped out of Mann's hand. She looks a little sheepish as she comes back down the court. Here's a jumper from Willard. Rebound by Anderson. She's fouled by Mohammed. That's 4 on Central, but the way Alvirne has been shooting from the free throw line, that may not be a bad thing. Willard hands it off to Anderson. Now to Adams. Backdoor cut, she stopped. Somehow the pass got through. Lefebvre rebounds. She's got to find her teammate. Doesn't really want to be dribbling that ball all the way up. Now finally hands it off to Mohammed, whose 3 is good. And we're at 41-38 as the quarter ends. So what was a 5-point deficit for Central at halftime and got as high as 12 during the third quarter is shaved back down to 3 with 8 minutes left. And we get us a ball game. This has been a bit of a chess match here. Alvirne on the dominant side, but Central able to parry and come back. And they are certainly in this one right now. Makes me wonder, and I wish my good friend Don Pernard were here with me. We could discuss the value of free throw shooting. As late in this game, Coach Wenners in the little green of Central may want to tactically foul and put Alvirne on the line. So it's Lefebvre, Wani, Mohammed, Perron, and Mann for Central West. Central West have a new logo, by the way. It looks really sharp. All right, here's Ella Hartson for the Broncos. Central looks like it's more of a zone, but maybe not. Adams now back up top to Anderson. Anderson's best when she's slashing to the basket, but Mann is cutting her off. Alvirne being super patient. I don't know if that was their instructions on the bench, but it pays off. They've had the ball for 45 seconds and scored, and they lead by 5. Here's a steal. Here comes Adams again. Ooh, she got pushed. She made the shot. Danasia Wani will pick up that foul. That's not a good foul. Wani should have just made an effort to try to block it without fouling, or just let her go. But once again, Alvirne misses the free throws. And it's 25-38. Mann kicks it out to Mohammed. Her 3 is short. Anderson tracks down the rebound. Anderson's got a head of steam now. Just like that, it's a 9-point lead. And a block shot at the other end. Well, this game has had a pattern. Alvirne jumps out early each quarter. They've done it. And then Central has kind of found its way back towards the end. It's Adams' jumper. That won't go either. Another long rebound is good for the Broncos. That ball is just thrown at the basket by Hartson. And Perron comes down with it. Oh, she passes over the head of Wani. Here comes Oates, Murphy. And Perron back on for Central. Coach Wenner's got those 3 players a couple of minutes of rest, but he also gave up a number of points. Adams. Good work by the Broncos as they cut through that defense and was one step ahead of Central all the way through. Eventually picking out Adams right under the basket with the nice little bounce pass, and Adams knew what to do with it. Central was wise not to foul on that one, make it a 3-point play, but they're in trouble. 49-38. They were within 3 at 41-38 to start this quarter. But Alvirne has scored only 8 points so far. There still is time for the Little Green to claw their way back in this one. Man's looking around. Got to Murphy. Murphy stops from the elbow. Won't go. Here comes Adams. Gives it off to Hartson. Hartson's got Chrisman on with 4 fouls. Now Anderson, Hartman, Adams down low, dribbles into the defense, but nice cut there by Hartson and well picked out. She uses her left hand and lays it in. And this one's starting to get out of hand for Central West. Murphy fakes the foul line jumper. Keeps it over to Perron. She takes a little 10-footer along the baseline, won't go. Alvirne ball. That was the ball that Murphy should be going for. Coach Winters should be telling Chloe to be a lot more aggressive back there. Go after every pass. At this point, they need those turnovers. That's better, actually, for Murphy. She goes after that one. Scrambles back. Good work also by the Alvirne Broncos as they get the ball to Avery Willard. Her left-handed layup will go, and she picks up the foul. Foul was in on Perron, her 3rd. And the biggest lead of the night, 54-38. Halfway through this 4th quarter. Man, out to Murphy. Murphy's looking around. Now she puts it on the floor, top of the key. Good look down low to Man. Her shot is good and the foul. Foul came in on Hartson, I think, just her first. Those are the first points of the fourth quarter for Central. And it's going to bank in the free throw, too. Man knocked it away. Muhammad can't quite corral it. That should be Central ball, yep. Referee Ducharme has it. Chris Morgan, Dennis Ducharme done a fine job so far tonight. Whoops. That's a foul. Fourth foul on Adriana. Adams has it knocked away. Oh, somehow Anderson comes up with it. She has a knack for getting to the loose balls. Got great hands. Man fouls her going to the basket. It's been trick or treat for Anderson at the line tonight. She's missed 4 in a row, then made 3 out of 4. And I think she missed 2 more. I think we had a timeout, Alvirne. 54-41 at the 3:11 mark here in the fourth quarter. This one is not quite done and dusted, as they say in England, but it is very close. Alvirne got here by beating Memorial 73-41. They beat Goffstown 59-52. Beat Keene 51-44. Spalding 66-29. Timberlane 62-33. Concord 66-29. And Nashua North 55-52. And it makes me wonder what is going on in Concord. Where did all the basketball players go? My wife was a math teacher in Concord for 25 years, and we used to follow the Concord girls teams. They had a lot of good teams back in the early part of this century. Now you've got Concord Christian beating Concord. As Concord Christian is one of the interesting stories in Division I girls. They're in 4th place at 10-3. Behind undefeated Bedford with 14 wins. Undefeated Londonderry with just 11 wins. Why they have 3 fewer games played, I don't know. Wyndham is at 10 or 11-2. And Concord Christian at 10-3. Be an interesting tournament, maybe. Concord Christian has won state titles, I think, in every division. They've climbed up the ladder over the past 10 years or so. Well, Anderson drops in both of them. Trinity girls are 4-10, and the Memorial girls have but 1 win. But we'll be at Memorial in 2 weeks on the 25th for the match against Trinity. It'll be Trinity girls and Memorial over at the Bronstein Gym. Last regular season game for me. Over on the boys' side, Portsmouth at 11-2, Bedford 11-3, Keene at 10-3, and Exeter also at 10-3 are the top 4. Trinity has a very nice team. They are at 9-4. Memorial boys at 7-6, and the Central Little Green, oh my, accidental offense. Central boys are 2-11. The Memorial boys are kind of an interesting watch this year. They're a bit inconsistent, but have a lot of talent. When they put it together, they're very good. But they're only at 7-6. Probably end up with an 8th seed. We'll have to go through the 1 in the quarterfinals. Could be interesting. Murphy put two hands on Hartson's shoulder, kind of restrained her. Might have been on purpose. But it is now a 14-point Alvirne lead with 2:11 to go. The West boys, let's talk about them real quick. They are 10-3, 7th place. Believe it or not, 10-3 only gets you 7th place in Division II, although there was some strange rating. The math was strange on the NHIAA website as far as the points and the rating. But they'll probably move up, end up as a 6 or maybe even a 5 seed. Whoops. That pass just kind of skipped on by. Mohammed's looking for a 3 maybe. Man, running right-hander, won't drop. Good rebound by Chrisman, but it's taken away from her. Here's Mohammed. She wants to pull the trigger. Now she gets trapped. She's got help. Murphy. She'll get 2. Chloe had 4 at halftime. I won't be back to see her again. I'll give her kudos for a very nice career basketball here in the Queen City. Always had a great effort. Has worked hard. Learned a lot about the game. As the putback by Man is good. Adriana Perron as well. Senior, number 14. I believe she also was a West player as a sophomore. This game definitely had a pattern to it. Central, I think, scored the first basket, led 2-0. Next thing you know, it was 9-2. The quarter ended 16-8. And then Central scored the first basket of the second quarter, made it 16-10. Next thing you know, it was 20-10. And then 23-14. And West whittled it back to 29-25 at halftime. And the next thing you know, it's 38-26 in the third quarter as Alvirne jumped way back out ahead. But by the end of the quarter, it was 41-38 Alvirne. Now here in the fourth quarter, it has been all Alvirne. And they finally put this one away. Here's Willard for 3. Murphy with the rebound. She'll take it herself. Picks her head up. Muhammad isn't that tall. It goes to Mark Telge over there in the corner. Heck of a ball player himself back in the day, as they say. Nice one-handed pass up to Julia Adams. In the corner by Anderson. That's well worked by Alvirne. That makes it 60-45. She's out of bounds.
Nice save, Court.
Did you see Courtney Anderson that time? She knew not to touch it, but then she couldn't resist, and she tapped it. And she was standing out of bounds. And her reaction to the whistle was classic. Alvirne will move to 8-6 as they're going to take a 60-45 win over Central. It was a fun game. I hope you enjoyed it back home, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Peter Capano. And I'll join you again next week as we go to West for the boys versus Milford. We'll see you then. Good night.